Stop and watch. This 2 minutes video may prolong your life. Do you know that doctors and prescribed drugs is the third largest killer after heart disease and cancer? Drugs kill more than 200,000 people in America every year. Listen to Professor Peter Jertje of Nordic Cochrane Center in Copenhagen, a doctor and professor of research design and analysis at the University of Carbonum. Beginning of quote. 2 years ago I found out that our prescription drugs are the third leading cause of death after heart disease and cancer. Our drugs kill around 200,000 people in America every year, and half of these people die while they do what their doctors told them, so they die because of the side effects. The other half die because of errors, and it's often the doctors that make the errors because any drugs may come with 20, 30, or 40 warnings, contradictions, precautions, and so on. No doctor in the world knows all these, so they give patients drugs that they should not have given them, that interact dangerously with other drugs or food items or so on, and then the patients die. That is the other half. The other thing I found 2 years ago was that much of what the drug industry does fulfill the criteria for organized crime in US law, and they behave in many ways like the mafia does. They corrupt everyone they can corrupt. They have bought everyone they can buy, including the ministers of health of some countries. End of quote. Incredible, isn't it? That is from one of them who has a conscience. But when it comes to money, conscience is secondary to many. Of course they persecuted Professor Jertje, but the truth remains that nature is best, and that the organized sector is waging a great war against natural medicine. The subject of this video and the Instant Cure book is a natural therapy that is incredibly helpful in producing answers for your health and vitality. See the link at the bottom. Give your body and life new vigor and fullness by adhering to the program in the book. This inexpensive substance has been used to treat practically every known illness, including ringworm, poison ivy, asthma, diabetes, AIDS, cancer, hepatitis, anthrax, headache, cholera, emphysema, endometritis, gangrene, gastritis, leukorrhea, measles, periodontal disease, and acne. More than 10,000 clinicians use this. It has been in use for more than a century, thousands of scientific studies and peer reviews support it, and millions of patients receive it globally. It is used by conventional physicians, homeopaths, naturopaths, and other practitioners of complementary and alternative medicine. You want proof? There are tons of testimonials on the use of this substance. These are not testimonials from producers trying to sell their products, but testimonials from neutral sources who have nothing to gain. There are so many, but the one I consider the greatest is the one by Bill Monroe, a user who documented his long testimony in the media. Bill started using this substance at about 60 years of age and lived till 90 years in good health. Hear him as he summarizes his thoughts on this cheapie of a substance that costs $1.50 cents a day to use. Beginning of quote. My wife and I have been using this material for 9 years now, and no colds, sore muscles, aches or pains. I take no medication or vitamins. I am less than 2 years to 80 years old. My lungs don't give out when I work in my garden or other things around the house. My house is 160 years old, so the work never stops. This stuff keeps our oxygen blood count in the high 90%. End of quote. Unfortunately, Bill Monroe passed away in January 2014 at age 90. This material is widely utilized for the health of people as well as for houses, gardens, animals, and other domestic environments. It makes plants sprout and bear more fruits, pigs have larger litters, cats and dogs are cured of ailments, and cows give more milk. It is also utilized in homes for a variety of purposes, including the cleaning of contact lenses, packing vegetables, disinfection, foot soaks, and general cleaning. Surprisingly, despite the fact that this self-administered therapy is effective, millions of people still don't know about it, denying them the chance to benefit from its incredible and varied applications. You do not need to be one of them. And stunningly enough, this almost free material does all these and more with no side effects, unlike those expensive drugs which often solve one problem to raise three others, wrecking your body. The link to the book is below. Just click on it. You do not want to surrender your body to expensive caustic drugs to ravage your body. Do you?